Hi students, how are you all? I am very happy to meet you through this video session. I am S. Naveen Kumar, your computer science teacher from Bardasnar Metric Higher Secondary School, Arakonam. Yes, now we are going to see in 12th standard computer applications chapter number 2 and introduction to Adobe PageMaker. Before we are going to see this session, now I recall the previous sessions. Yes. In this previous session, what are the concepts we are discussed? It's a very simple concepts, two concepts. What are they? How to install a Adobe PageMaker in your system. Yes. And how will you create a new document in that particular Adobe PageMaker. Now, we are going to see what are the elements present in that particular Adobe PageMaker window. Yes, in that element, what are they? First one is a title bar, and below the title bar we have a menu bar, and then below the menu bar we have a toolbar, and below the toolbar we have a work area. These concepts can be discussed now. Yes, Google. Now we are going to see how will you create a new document from the Adobe PageMaker. It's a very simple. You can click File menu. From that sub menu, you can click New option or Ctrl+N. What happened? Document setup dialog box will be appear on a screen. In this document setup dialog box, you can select a page size A4. Why I want to select a page size A4? Because for example you want to prepare a book design or something, you can use A4 and then click OK. Next we are going to see the elements or the toolbars or what are the content present in that particular Adobe PageMaker new document window. First one is the title bar. In this title bar, Adobe PageMaker 7.0 Untitled 1. Untitled 1 is the default name of a Adobe PageMaker window document. Okay, Adobe PageMaker document default name is Untitled 1. It's an important one more question mark. That is the default name of Adobe PageMaker new document, that is Untitled 1. How can we change the name of a particular document? So very simple. You can save a document. How will you save? You can use a menu or you can use shortcut. File, in file menu you can click file option and then click save. Okay, or you can use Ctrl+S. What happens? Save as dialog box will be appear on a screen. Here you can type the name for that particular document. For example, elements 1 or elements 2. You can click save button. The document name should be changed, elements2.pmd. Here elements 2 is the name of a particular document. PMD is the what? PMD is the file extension. That PMD refers Adobe PageMaker. Okay. Next, below the title bar you have a menu bar. Each and every menus have different tasks. We have totally 9 menus in that particular Adobe PageMaker. Here file, edit, layout, type, element, utilities, view, window, help. Here file menu is used for some special tasks. What are the tasks? We want to create a new document or open an existing document or close a document, or you want to save a document or save as a document. We can do this type of transactions in that file. And edit menu, we want to cut or copy or paste from one document to another document. In this way these menus are used. First one is title bar. In that title bar we have a 3 buttons: minimize button, maximize button and close button. What is the usage of minimize button? This minimize button is used to minimize a document, And maximize button is used to that is enlarge the size of the document up to the screen level, and close button is used to refer stop a document or close the document. And in that menu we have finish, file, edit, layout, type, element utilities, view, window, help. Okay, file, edit, layout, these are all the menu. Below the title bar we have a menu bar. Below the menu bar we have a toolbar. What is the usage of toolbar? It is a very simple. Toolbar is mainly used for some other task. Here for example, first tool is what? New. You can rest the mouse pointer on a particular tool. What happens? It displays the name of that particular icon. This is called as a tooltip. Here, open. Here you can rest the mouse pointer on the third icon, save. In the same way we can identify what are all the icons present. Yes. Next, below the toolbar we have a ruler. Ruler means it's used for margin guide. Okay, it referred as margin guide. And we have two types of ruler. One is a horizontal ruler that should be present in the top of the work area, and next one is a vertical ruler. It should be present in the left of the work area. Yes, in that work area page we have a toolbox. We can do any task with the help of the toolbox. Yes, each and every toolbox we have a shortcuts, and then in this toolbox consists of 14 tools we can work. And styles and color palette dialog box will be appear, which is used to change the colors of your text or colors of your document. And we want to insert a picture that should be inserted in your page maker. Okay, we have a picture dialog box, and below what is that? Character control palette. This name is character control palette. Okay, in this name is character control palette. What is the usage of this character control palette? Suppose you can type a text in your document, you can select the text tool from the toolbox. You can click here. What is the usage? You want to change the font size. Okay, want to change the font size and font style. Okay, you want to change that. That should be reflected. So these types of text formatting basics can be implemented in this what? Character control palette. This name is character control palette. Yes, in that below in the right corner, that is the last left corner, we have a master page. LR refers a master page. L means left side of a page, R means right side of the page. Here one is referred as a single page. You want to add more than one page means you can click right click on that and add two pages. We have a two pages are added. Okay, what is the usage of LR? You can type any content in that master page that should be reflected on all the documents. Yes, are you clear? And next nearby, this is a what? Horizontal scroll bar, which is used to move the document from left to right. This is used to move the document from left to right. And this is the vertical scroll bar, which is used to move the document from up and down. Okay, these are the elements should be present in that Adobe PageMaker window. We have attached the study material in the below description. This is the sample study material. You can go through it. Okay, and then we have attached the self-assessment question paper. We can evaluate yourself. Yes. Thank you, students.